And we're live. Hey, everybody. Look at all the people in here already. Yay. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Don't forget.
You're all bored. There's nothing else to do on a Monday night.
That's true. Very true. Hi, Kim, Shelly, and Cheryl, and Tammy, and Monica. Barbara's here. Kathy Carr is here. Colleen is here. Joanne is here. Jen's here. Kate's here. Hello, hello. Hi, Darnell. Well, welcome aboard, Kate. We hope that you have fun tonight and actually maybe learn something and you can ask questions. There's Miss Shirley. Shirley, I need to email you, huh? So watch for an email from me either tonight or tomorrow. Brian's internet is not playing nice. Linda's here. Mona's here. Rosanna's here. Okay, Mister. Hi, James.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Kathy. Judy. Sherry. There's Maria. Fun. I am exhausted, guys. I had Marcy here for like not even 2 whole days, and I'm exhausted still.
Don't blame it on
And
Marcy.
I can't blame it on Marcy at all. I was tired while she was here. I think it's because of my pain meds. Hey, Mars. Speaking of you. Nah, you didn't wear me out. I think it's just because of my hip. All right. So I'm going to show last Monday's paintings, and then Marcy, I can show you a couple of years how they dried before I mail them to you.
I better pull them off the shelf then.
Why did you put them on shelves? Oh. Yeah, I'm going to have to probably go to physical therapy because either that or I'm not doing enough stretching. As soon as my steroids wore off, the pain came back. Okay, boo-boo.
Hey, we don't have our other TV on here.
All I gotta do is click a button. I'll get it. Go ahead and show. I'll get it.
Don't be smacking my hand.
I said I would get it. Don't make me walk all the way over here for nothing. Is it up now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. There you go.
First one. This was my faucet map.
Mm-hmm.
Came out pretty neat. Not crazy. What, you want the finger?
No, I want the pencil so I can write the date on the back.
You want to point at something?
No.
Do you want to give me the finger?
No. Not yet. I'm just kidding.
So, what do you think? You're going to resin that? I don't think so. Probably. She's shaking her head. We need multiple cameras so that you can
What? No, we don't.
so they can see all your gestures that you're doing.
21, right?
Yes. Okay, so which one did you do? The round first?
I don't remember which one went first. Doesn't matter. That was the reverse swipe. Did I spin that one out? I think I did. I don't remember. Yeah, I did because it's got tacky strips on the back.
Tammy Higgins says buffering is bad. Then there's my 12 by 16, which I did 4 bottle bottoms.
That's cute. I like the way the PBO went into the black. That was the blue violet, I think. Or red
There's a
violet.
flash in there too.
Yeah, I think you used blue violet flash too.
And then last but not least, what would you like to say about this?
I'm not fond of it. I don't like all the white dots. I don't like the white dots. So that's probably going to get poured over. Okay.
Okay, Marcy, you'd be proud of me. All the bottles were clean,
Yes, you washed bottles.
with the exception of the one she emptied today.
This one was mine, the rest are Marcy's. So these are what we did on Marcy's Live. I wanted to make sure we showed them. I got more. So Marcy learned how to bloom while she was here.
Not bad for a bloom virgin.
Not at all. She did good. I love this black one here. That one's pretty too.
These are all on 6x6 canvases.
Mm-hmm.
This one here is probably, I like this one the best, even though it's very dark.
And then that was the one I did with the blow dryer after she blew all those out.
That was just not right.
It's better to learn to blow first, and then you can use your
That's just me.
tools. So, let's see. This was her, set that one aside.
That was her what?
Boilermaker.
Boilermaker.
And this was her open cup. I love the way the copper showed up, or the copper or chestnut brown. I don't remember which one she used, but I love the way that showed up. If you tilt it, you can really get the metallic on it. And then these two were on her live, I think. Gosh, I can't remember. That was mine. And this was hers. Reverse swipes. Love this one, Mars. It really changed. Mine went crazy. And then this one, I'll take this one. And that was her birch board. Her video just went up today on that one, guys. I'll send you a picture of that too, Mars. All dry.
This was a 6x24 birch board.
Mm-hmm. Her gold did end up peeking up through too. So if you haven't seen that, check out Mixed Media Girls video for today. All right.
That's a lot of painting in less than 2 days.
Yeah. So today I did another row of bottles, guys. So we have tons of green and blue that we want to use up that was left over in the cups when I thickened them up and had to make more to fill the bottle. So we have 10 shades of green and 5 shades of blue here. So that doesn't mean use them all in one painting. And then we have that Payne's gray here too.
Advice.
So go ahead.
Now, these are bottle fingers. This is what happens.
I showed him my boo-boo. You show him yours.
I'm showing. When you don't use gloves and you wash about 100 bottles and try to get that paint inside those bottles.
That lip.
Hurts. Don't
So
it?
he's got the same boo-boo I had, but he's got it on both fingers.
Yeah, because the one was just getting too painful. I had to go to the other side.
Thanks, Mary Ellen. She's adorable. We enjoyed the video. Now, those aren't even dishpan hands. Those are boo-boos.
Those are scrape the knuckles.
Let me bring the camera down a little bit.
You can.
All right, I will.
Would you like to tell them a little more about the Floetrol?
Oh, so I called Flood today because I ended up having a few bad bottles. And all you have to do is send them your receipt. Call them first, get a ticket number, send them your receipt, and they will send you a refund. So the stores were supposed to pull them, and apparently they did not.
Mylene needs some advice. How do you get Dave to help her clean bottles?
You can still use them, Kath. I'm still using the base paints. They're not real bad. The white ones were really bad because I used the Artist Law Flow with them. But the paint's fine.
You didn't label the cups. I don't know what colors.
No, I can probably tell you what colors they are. You could always turn around and look at the wall because they're all up there.
Yeah. You know what it is like with me trying to name colors. Yeah. So I'm going to try the intermingling flip cups.
Uh-oh. Okay. Now add other colors and not just those. Add other colors to those because otherwise they'll all muddle together. Because they're so close in color.
You come tell the colors while I'm choosing a couple more.
Just don't get too many because that canvas is not that big.
It's 8 by 20.
All right, so you have a lump.
We got a lump?
You must have stirred the side of the cup where it was starting to dry. Let me get that out of there for you because that wouldn't be very good. So this looks like cobalt blue. And this one is primary blue. This is Payne's gray. This is permanent. Nope, take it back. That's phthalo green. And this one is cad blue green light. Okay.
You okay with that?
I'm not saying word. It's your painting. It's your painting.
Seven colors. Also going to use copper penny and silver spoon, both Garage Posse paints. I'm going to go with the lighter colors.
Let me check that, Maria. No, I did not. And it's not in my spam folder either. Please resend.
Does Brian have a count to the retreat?
He already did that with everybody.
Didn't do it with me. He said 129 then.
Well, he mistyped.
Silver spoon.
What?
Using the silver spoon.
That's Payne's gray from Soho. Hi, Deanne. Alan's fine. I'm still exhausted, but it's not from my visit. You tell Marcy she did not wear me out. I think it's because I'm hobbling. I'm using so much strength to actually walk around. I did go out shopping yesterday, and I forced myself to walk because I figure the more I walk, the more I stretch the muscle. We were in a store, and I kicked my leg back and told Alan to pull my leg up. I was like a ballerina in an aisle.
I thought she was pulling my leg. Hurt. I know, that was bad.
Thanks, Ian. I wish I wouldn't have been in so much pain. I think we would have had a lot more fun. You know, when you don't feel it, you know what I mean? Me too. I'm going to give it another day or two, and then I'll probably call the doctor back, and he'll probably set me up with physical therapy. Unless he wants to try another medicine, I'm game with that too. I don't feel like getting beat up. But I read up on it. It's 6 weeks before you get relief, so I'm pushing, 3.5 right now? About 3.5. It's not even my butt, right? It's like the top of your femur bone where it hits that joint for your hip, that socket. But the muscle gets irritated, and then it hits my sciatica nerve, and then that's what does everything, right down to my toes. I'm just glad my hip's not broken. I don't have time for that.
Neither do I.
I asked Alan yesterday, I said, is that transport chair still upstairs? Because I might need you to wheel me around.
I went with some white right down the center.
Oh, Jen, I'm sorry.
Kind of messed up that second flip.
Well, you know when something hurts, you compensate other parts of your body. So like my knees bothering me, my feet are bothering me. Because I'm walking funny. So now I'm like, I take Advil so that I can walk normal.
I'm bothering her.
Yeah, I have no patience for anybody right now. Oh, Julie, I know. If you get a chance, there's 2 physical therapists that have videos on YouTube, Brad and Bob, I think they are. If you can't find it, shoot me a message and I'll send you a link. They have all kinds of physical therapy stuff to do. Bob and Brad. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I am doing their stretches and they do help. So are you going to intermingle or are you letting it out?
I'm running a little out. I'm afraid I'll drag across the canvas if I don't let a little bit out.
Well, it don't matter because you're going to tilt it anyways. All your glue is in the bottom. Huh? Here it comes. I see it. Yeah, check it out, Gloria. They have lots of different things. I think they put a video up like every other day, too. So he has a lot of blue left in the bottoms of those cups. So I'm waiting to see how he's going to move them around. Yep. Jeremy and Lee are fun to watch. That's for sure. Massey Art Studio. They're fun to watch. I love their Who Did It Better videos. Thank you, Mylene. Appreciate you. Tiger Balm. I don't know. I have emu oil. I got all kinds of creams in there, don't I? And the funny thing is, my back has not bothered me since my hips started bothering me.
Oh, if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I know. I think all the attention is there now. I love watching Saskia and Rob. They are so fun to watch together. Right, Deanne? Oh, I know. Ugh. I don't think he's done this technique before, Bri. It's amazing what you can do with leftover paint. Please tell me you use some of it up.
I did.
You have a big gob of blue on that end.
Yeah, that's going to come off.
Swipe over that one.
That's going to come off. I really like what's happening right here.
That's good to know, Jen. I don't think he has, Bri. He's probably done something similar, but not this one.
It's on flip cups, but
I even thought about ordering that relief factor because they give you that 3-week boost where you take a bigger dosage to get you out of pain, and then after that it's just maintenance. Because you know how my hands hurt and stuff. I think maybe I'm ready for something like that. That's just me admitting I'm getting old.
is that what it is?
Yeah,
You're only as old as you feel.
I feel old.
Or the people you hang out with.
Laura, that's my vanilla birch. I always spray the lid of the box so that the popcorn or the peanuts don't smell funky because when I buy them and I open that bag, they smell awful. And sometimes my boxes from the post office smell like mildew. So I always spray it.
We may have another commission piece too, by the way.
Right.
Like a 2x3.
24 by 36.
Yeah.
Or
My boss. He's got a couple things in his mind of what he wants. One of them I could do. But I told him, I said, better let the expert do it.
oh, thanks, Tammy.
I think I'm going to leave this.
Kaz just got a bunch of new colors. I'm hoping to see what she does with them too.
I wish I could kind of duplicate this throughout. Let me show you a close up.
Did it? Yeah, it laced out a little bit. It'll continue to sink. They've got a lot of lacing there. Kaz Creations, it's Kathleen Osborne. She uses my paints occasionally on her art.
Mother of Lido.
Yeah, Ellen follows her on Facebook, so he gets to see her puppy all the time. We have a new puppy video up, guys. We got to see Ellie with her eyes open. I shared it in the group. Good job, babe. That came out very pretty.
And I killed that color of paint.
Susan, are you talking about the photo paper? We don't take them off. We just cut them out. Oh, cool, Laura. Yeah, I don't get her until November. It's going to be a long wait. I told Ellen we have to hurry so we can get back in time to vote.
Maybe they won't let us back.
It's okay to take a break, Mylene. Just watch other people's videos. You'll get some ideas. There's lots of new stuff out there, too, to try. I go through that, too.
Go through what?
Running out of ideas. And I take a break. I'll sit and do blooms for a day and make a bunch of videos, and then, you know, come back to it. So before I paint, though, I want to show you guys what I got in the mail from a couple of my viewers, subscribers, my girls. Hand me that bag. So I got this little box on Friday. I'm sorry, Shelly, I didn't acknowledge it. It's from Shelly Anderson. She got me the coasters that have the lip. So these will be great for like iced tea. So when they'll be like up like this, so the water won't run out. So I'm going to be doing those on a video. Thank you, Shell. And then I got 2 today. Miss Kathy Carr. She got me my purple flash. And she also sent me Knockout. So I had to peek at it. So it's very close to Coral Reef, but it's a little pinker. And on the camera, it looks orangey, but it's pinker. So I don't see why it wouldn't be hard to make this color. So I might put this in the winter line. I got some really cool color shift pigment. So we'll see if we can make it so it's a color shift. So yay. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you. And then today I got this. I already have one, but I wanted another one because it's no fun doing one. Right? So it's a mold to do a resin tray. And then, of course, the handles are in the bag. So this one has silver handles. So we're going to be doing a video on that. And this is from, I believe it's Tammy. From Tammy Edwards. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. So excited. I have so many fun things to play with resin now. So I'm going to be doing a few resin videos while my paintings are curing. Okay, also, October 10th at 7 p.m., I'm doing an auction. It's not going to be huge. I'll probably do like 30 pieces, 35 pieces maybe, you know, even though I have over 100. And then I'm going to squeak another auction in sometime in November where I'll have functional pieces like the boxes, vases, candy dishes, maybe some, I don't know, I have so many boxes, so I really want to play with boxes. And if you've been watching my recent videos, I've been doing a ton of box tops. So a lot of those will be in the auction if I don't sell them. A lot of people have been emailing me and buying them, so they're not even resin yet.
Tammy Edwards said, I heard you, Christina, when you said you wanted another one.
Yes, I did. Thank you so much.
She said she can't wait to see you do those trays.
If you guys watched Marcy's tray video, that was cool. She took that cello paper that's iridescent and shredded it and put it in the resin. It came out so cool. I fell in love with that thing. So I was glad that I already had one tray, but now I have 2. My tray is not as thick as hers. She's got, I think hers is like 1 inch deep. So I'm not going to copy that. I'm not going to like do the iridescent paper, but I have so many little things that we can put in there. And I made jewelry for years. So I have all these beautiful gemstone chips and stuff that we can play with. And I also have a clock mold that's coming from the UK. I don't know when that will get here.
So a couple of questions real quick. Laura Thompson said, where do you get those boxes?
My wooden boxes, I get them at Hobby Lobby. Right now, it's hard to kind of get stuff because a lot of things are out of stock because they come from China. But if you can get them, grab them.
And Kathy Carr wants to know about the Stone Coat discount code.
Yes, there is one discount right now, 10% off. If you use my link and go in, type in "you got this" at checkout, and it has to be a capital U, a capital G, and a capital T, and you'll get 10% off.
And Tammy says you're going to do a video on that when you use that mold, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to do a flip and drag. I'm going to use phthalo blue. Oh boy, there's a lot in there. I can't use anything up. Let's use the Grumbacher yellow green.
Laura Thompson says neither craft stores have any product.
I know it's hard right now. Let's put in, I want to offset that lime green with a shimmer too. So let's do this on top of that. And then I'm going to do, maybe turquoise. So we'll put the Sleeping Beauty turquoise in there as well. All right, those are my colors.
No 24 karat gold.
No, because I have the lemon lime shimmer. What I can put in there though, maybe some white flash, because I got those mixed up, and the silver flash. So I'm going to get a lot of...
Laura says she thinks that she's saying everyone's out of 24 karat gold.
I have some. I think there's some on Amazon. I have it on my wish list. It's still there. It's not saying it's out. All right.
Shelley says, Christina, is this correct? You got this?
Yep, you got this. Five-ounce cup. So I sprayed it with the WD-40 silicone spray. Not for cells. I do it to release the paint from the cup. So I rub it in to the cup. So nothing sticks. I want all that paint on my canvas. So rule of thumb when I do a flip and drag, I never go past my pinky. So I'm not going to go any higher than there with paint. Otherwise, you're going to have too much color and you won't be able to move it enough. So let's start. I want that lemon lime on top. So let's give it a little shot of that. And I'm going to follow it with the phthalo yellow green because I want a base against that shimmer. Then we'll do the phthalo blue. This is from Soho. Sorry, it wasn't in camera. And then we'll do the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I'm just going to give it a tiny swirl. Like an S, that's it. Just to bring them together. We're going to pop it in the middle. You can see all the paint come off the cup.
Okay, so Barbara has a question. What is the difference between the orange lid and the white lid of Floetrol?
The white lid is the new batches. They changed the cap top. That's all.
Oh, Marcy said, how about Moody Blue?
She loves that Moody Blue. Did you get your paints, Mars? So go ahead and poke hole.
Nope, not yet.
Okay, so we're floating on top. Oh, that's right, because she's got the P.O. box. And we'll just run it right off the canvas.
Cheryl wants to know, do you still have Moody Blue available for sale?
I do. That's one color that we probably won't ever discontinue because it's one of the most popular colors. That and Deep Lagoon. Coral Reef is really hot right now. I've been selling a ton of that. Carolina Blue. And of course, Sleeping Beauty Turquoise sells itself. Ocean Teal is very popular. And all the metallics.
Brian said he got his. Thank you.
Yep, I sent his out same day as Marcy's actually. Actually, it was the day after, wasn't it? I don't remember. It was the same day. She's in California, though.
Laura loves that Deep Lagoon.
Deep Lagoon is such a pretty color because it's like a blue-green, phthalo green. Because it's not just green. It has its own hue to it.
Hello, Heather. Welcome, and glad to see you could make it tonight.
Hi, Heather. I missed Heather's live Friday night. I fell asleep. I'm bad. I rewatched the live, though.
That is gorgeous just as it is.
I know. I'm only going to blow out a few areas as well because I really like this.
Pastor Janice says, I need my Carolina Blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a very popular color with a few girls. They buy it like more than one jar. Allen's Red's popular too with some people, and Victoria's Muscadine Wine goes great with coral. All right, airbrush. This is in my Amazon shop. I'm going to start linking some of these tools on my description because I'm trying to get sales for the UK so I can open up an Amazon shop on the UK site. So once I get a few sales, they'll let me open a shop. So I'm just moving some of those little loops out to get a little bit of lacing on that edge.
Sure, she says she loves the color palette.
This is probably one of my favorite color palettes. Usually I use Prussian blue, but the phthalo blue is pretty too. I'll blow that white down.
Laura says she loves the Silver Lake.
I like the Silver Lake too.
It's going to be a new one pretty soon too.
I think I'm partial to all my colors, guys. I use them all evenly. You know, I don't like favor one over another. Do I do that, Al?
Yes, you do.
Do I?
You do.
Do I have a favorite child color?
You do. Heather says she's like, look how shiny the airbrush is.
This is a brand new one. I gave Vicky my old one so that she could do some flowers on
Now
top.
the truth comes out.
It's a brand new one. See, I got a thumbprint on it now. But you can also clean it off with alcohol. It comes right off.
If you can find some alcohol.
That's true. We tried to find some. We couldn't find any. I like that. I love that tail there. Look at that cell that popped up in that spot. If you got any brothers?
Hello, Banal. Glad you could join us.
A little bit there.
Shirley's asking, where's Bandana? She's probably working out. She's been posting videos of working out.
Yes, I'll see. And guys, don't get offended if I don't accept your friend request on Facebook. I just have that for my high school friends. I have a few artists that I'm friends with that I've been on there for a while, and don't get offended if I don't accept your friend request. I just like to keep my page personal.
weekend. She said she's going to have to watch the rest on the replay. Her family's being rude.
Pushing this out just a smidge, just to fill up the canvas a little bit more. And you also notice if I'm holding my airbrush like a pen, that way you're less apt to get your hand in your painting. Because I always go in at an angle. I'm liking this one a lot. It is bright. This
Fran
here.
wants to know, can you PM her a mailing address? She had an order for puppy blankets this week and made an extra one.
Aw, yes I will, Fran. Or you can send me an email, ChristinaWelchArt@yahoo.com.
Hello, Angela.
I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping that I'm coming home with a puppy. I'm really worried my mom's going to take her.
Yeah, we may be coming home with
My mom and a puppy.
The same thing we go up with, nothing.
All right, let me pick it up and you can see it up close.
Mary Ellen said, no problem. I wasn't sure if you would find it awkward being friends with me, with Alan.
No. Every day I ask him, I'm like, oh, you're friends with her? Oh, you're friends with her? Are you friends with them? You know, I don't care. He likes to have friends on Facebook. I don't have time for friends on Facebook. Do I, honey? I'm a post and run kind of girl. I'll let everybody fight after the post. All right. Let's move this one. Digging that lime in there. I'm really hoping that it's all metallic that's popping up here. That lemon lime shimmer. I want a bubble right there. Okay. Going to the drying rack. Look at all this.
I love it. It's gorgeous, beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
Not a fan of green, but that's stunning.
It's just with that phthalo blue. Works every time. Sorry, I didn't put it right down for you.
No, I gotta follow that up.
Thank you, guys.
Brian, how do I top that?
Look at all the gold gilding and silver gilding on the table on the paints and edges. Don't forget, guys, Thursday night is the sponsor prizes.
Sponsor giveaway?
Not, I don't say giveaway anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because so we'll probably, I'm not sure if we'll do it live or if we'll just do a drawing and then post the video. But I have some beautiful prizes. So if you donated to the channel, or if you bought me something on my wish list, or if you left me a tip from a paint sale, or if you sent me something in the mail, your name is already in there. My list is long. Thank you, Shirley. I appreciate you, hon. Thank you, Vanel. Thank you, Angela. You girls are awesome.
Merci beaucoup.
So Thursday's the 1st, correct?
Yes.
So we have until Wednesday at 11:59.
We're not doing it at midnight?
No,
Why, you're up by then. You're still up then.
I am, aren't I?
I'm conked out, but Brian says Starburst.
I haven't bought anything fun lately, have I, that I can show them?
No, you can't show them that.
Not yet. I haven't really ordered anything. Everything's still on its way. It's just packing peanuts in boxes. Oh, I did get something.
What are you going to show them?
Boxes.
You do that.
Okay, you pick your colors. So, I don't know if it was last week or the past 2 weeks, but Paper Mart had free shipping. So I ordered these boxes. So what I'm going to do, of course, they need to be sanded because they're balsa wood or whatever. They're a little rough. But I'm going to paint the top, but I also want to paint the front of the drawer. So something small here and then the design on the top. And then I'll just paint the box a solid color. But they're really rough, so they're going to need to be sanded. And I'll tape all of this off before I paint them. They'll be fun. I got 6 of them. I think they were like $12 for 6. Couldn't beat it. But here comes the problem is when I resin them, I can only resin the top. This is arched, so I wouldn't be able to resin this part. Unless I could figure out a way to put it on a cup turner so it stayed even the whole time. But they'll be fun to do.
You sure?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Don't want I'll get to them, but they'll be fun. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate you. What are you doing?
Clean off this. I didn't clean this. It wasn't me.
Laura, I got them from Paper Mart.
Do you want? You can get that.
I don't think it'll affect your forest.
You don't think so?
No. Here you go. Yeah, I could do that, Bri, with the arched part, but it's still gonna just settle there. It'll look kind of funny. I've learned a lot of things doing resin over the years. I don't like to build a dam. That's one thing that I don't like to do. Because if you don't take it off in time, the sides don't get covered correctly. But I also got some really cool coasters. We're going to try doing the feathery flower petal ones. And I've got a lot of videos on my books here. So, yeah, they do kind of look like a book. Yeah.
I was gonna go with a dual canvas, but I think I'm just gonna go with a single.
Yeah, what you doing?
I'm trying one of Brian's pour cups, split cups.
So if you guys are looking for pouring cups, Brian has 2s, 4s, and 6s as a set. $40 free shipping. So reach out to Brian if you want to get the cups. Tammy, the boxes that I've been doing, I've gotten at Hobby Lobby. I don't think I have any box tops from Michael's, actually. I did buy one of those little purses, but I haven't poured on that yet.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Because I got to tape it off and sand it. By now, no, they're not. I don't have them on my Amazon. They're called Woodpile Fun. If you go on Hobby Lobby and look for them, they're not on sale this week. I already checked. Yeah, Jenny's Etsy shop is closed. I don't know if she'll ever open it again. She's got a lot of things going on. But you could reach out to her through Facebook. Just send a message to Jenny Post. I'm sure that she would sell them to you privately if you want to get snaps.
Color choices. What is the blue in this cup?
The one that I just used, Phthalo Blue. Oh, that one might be ultramarine.
Okay. Would you recommend spraying the cup?
No, I would not recommend that.
Okay. Sleeping Beauty Turquoise Shimmer. Master Touch Purple.
That might run thinner, Ellen. I haven't thinned that one yet.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay. So we don't get zigzags on people. Some of those
Morning
were really
Pansy
thin.
Shimmer. I mean,
Some of the paints I did today were really thin. I had to add more paint.
okay, so what causes them to go thin?
It's just I used to mix them thinner. That's how old they were. So I had to thicken them up. So you don't have to put just one color in each slot either. I've been watching people put 2 or 3 colors in them.
Really?
Yeah. If you pour back there, they're not going to be able to see you do that. Right, Heather? I noticed that too with me. When I mix paint now, it's like, oh, I like this consistency better. Thank you, Darnell. I appreciate you. Yeah, we all were thin in the beginning, and that's probably why a lot of us didn't get those nice, big, juicy cells that we love so much. But we get better cells now with the paint just a little thicker. But I'm also using better products now, too, so it makes a difference. I was a Soho girl from Jerry's. I love Soho. I have a jar of every color, or 2 or 3 jars.
Or 8 tubes.
Oh,
Or
that's awful, Heather. Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining us. Amsterdam is a great paint, guys. The nice thing with Jerry's Artarama, they sell it all. You can get Golden, you can get Soho, you can get Amsterdam or PBO. Matisse, they carry Matisse. That's like souffle in a jar. It's just the most beautiful paint ever.
you were worried about it being thick or thin.
What?
Actually thick.
It's probably got a goop in it. Did you shake it really good? Because nobody's used it. Yeah, it's thick. Pull it out. Got a buka. I have paint. I have lots and lots of paint.
Wow.
I have 4 boxes of paint already packed for the retreat for next year.
There, I think I got
Plus,
it.
I'm going to be bringing all the Praj Posse paint in jugs so that we can mix that while we're there. And I don't know. I'll probably bring Artist Loft Flow, and I'll bring Master's Touch liquid acrylic. So we're just going to play with it all. Hi, Violetta. Shelly, I should have opened a jar when we were at the show last year to show you. It's like putting a knife in a butter. It's beautiful paint. Shirley, I'm providing aprons. No worries. All you have to bring is painting clothes. Everything's going to be supplied. Okay, Brian. 269 days. 8 months.
All right, I got a lot of paint in here.
Matisse is definitely more expensive, Ron. As you know, price per ounce, I would say. Brian's gonna bring all his painting shirts. Do you have too much purple, honey?
I'm gonna take care of that.
What are you doing?
I got goobers that are coming out. I didn't pick all of them out.
I like to watch Mina, Laura, because she starts with a clean shirt. I have to put some white in one of those cups. It's gonna have too much purple, I think.
No.
Brian said he'll have new ones by then. Alan's got all Bob Ross t-shirts to wear for the retreat. I think I bought you 9 different ones.
They're not really Bob Ross's t-shirts, by the way.
No, they just have Bob Ross sayings on them or pictures.
Because that would be just kind of gross.
I'm curious to see what you're going to do with this. Hi, Heather. Thanks for stopping in.
Me too. Just want to cover up the very.
You have a lot
corners.
of paint on there. You don't
That's
need to
okay.
cover the corner.
No, I do.
I like watching Mina, especially when she looks up at her husband and she says, "Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?"
You never say that about me.
Uh-uh. You don't know me. Brian's telling you to wreck it.
Got a little excess paint we got to get taken care of first.
He does wash my bottles, Shell. Yep.
My feeder.
He feeds me. Still buffering. Okay, we're back. All that white that came up in that purple. Play with it, Alan. Don't be scared. Here's your balloon. Alan does have a YouTube channel, but he hasn't posted anything on there in what, 7 months?
A year.
He was gonna do his big 4 foot by 5 foot canvas with Marcy when she was here, and they got up and it was raining. So every time we try to plan that canvas, it rains. Here comes the balloon.
Not sure where I want to use it though.
Good night, Ange.
All those little cells in there.
That was Heather, Brian. Heather made her. She is the balloon roll queen.
Yeah. Let's see one more spot.
Why are you twisting it?
What?
Why are you twisting it?
Because I put my twist on things.
I just thought maybe you would explain to us why you were twisting it. We're not that sneaky, Ron.
Yeah, there's still some white under here that has to come up.
Let's see. On the sandwich board. Anytime I've ever done a true sandwich board, you put a good layer of white down and then you put your colors in, try to layer them, and then put white on top. I haven't done one of those in like ages.
Maybe you should do one.
Well, it's kind of like the Boilermaker in a way. Kind of. Kind of, sort of.
Kinda.
That squeaky balloon's killing my ears.
Sorry, I'm putting it up. All right. I'm done.
You gonna leave it?
I'll leave it. Note to self, too much paint or larger canvas.
I think if you would have put white in your 4-cup, you would have liked it better. He's done now, Laura. Well, that's not true, Brian, because we don't put white down before we do a reverse swipe. There's no white underneath our color. So that's totally different technique. I would say more like a Boilermaker because there's white in the cup. You drop the shot glass in and then the white goes over. I would say that would be closer. Good night, Tammy. Shirley's calling dibs on that one, Ellen.
Dibs. Is that Mr. Dibs? Or?
Well, like it's Pips, isn't it?
Oh, you're clever.
One of those other round things. What's that, Ron?
That would make some good tiles, but
You better rinse that cup out. Hurry up.
aye.
Remind me to show you Fiona's video what she does with that 4-slot cup.
I will be right back.
Thanks for the warning. Brian said, run, Forrest, run.
I ain't sticking my fingers down those holes. Try to get them cleaned up.
Linda said, tell her to wash it. You got boo-boos. All he's got to do is put it in water to get the paint out of it. That's all. Good night, Catherine. So I have a birch board. I gotta get a pad on my. Yeah, that paint does not peel out of those cups. It's a different kind of plastic, guys. Oops. Got you with the camera, didn't I? I'm sorry. These are already pre-primed. And these are actually, I don't know if these are on sale, but the regular birch boards are on sale at Jerry's this week. I was going to order more and I said no because I got yelled at for having so much canvas when Mercy was here. I have a canvas hoarding problem. But if anything ever happens and they don't have canvases, at least I have some. I can still paint. I got lots of paint and lots of canvas.
Is Marcy still here?
I don't know. She might not be.
Because she said somebody has a canvas problem here.
Yeah. So you can gesso these. I would tape off the sides and do your gesso. This is kind of like, if you can see it up here, it's kind of like a cardboard piece they put on top of the birch board. So it's like a canvas panel that's glued on there, but I don't get any warping. I just save the step and buy it already ready to go.
Ron said that you said last week that new technique may endanger your monetizing.
No, I didn't say that.
But that says
That was on Heather's live or somebody's live when might have been it might have been Marcy's live because they were talking about the boob squish thingy. Yeah.
Linda Brown says she bought some of those and they came unprimed.
I just talked to her about it.
Okay, got it. Sorry. I was filling my pail.
Yeah, just grabs. You can just use white paint if you want. But if you have gesso, just 2 coats of gesso, sand in between. So that these are pretty rough, these textured ones. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, because Brian was in on that too. It might have been Heather. No.
He said, I didn't do it.
I'm trying to think whose live it was. It wasn't mine. Unless it was while Marcy was here. Oh, it might have been Thursday night when we did that live. I don't remember. Anywho, let's do, what should we do on here? Because I already did a flip and drag, and Alan already did an intermingle.
Well, if you want to call it that.
So what do you guys want to do on this? Oh, it was Marcy's from the garage. Yeah, that was Wednesday night.
Waterfall, Linda calls out.
You could do that. It's very narrow. Brian, enough with the starburst.
He can't help himself. He wants to see a good starburst.
I could just do some airbrushed flowers and some vines. Or we could do a yarn pull this way.
You just make up your mind. I'll sit here and eat some.
Are you eating
candy.
starbursts?
Sue Jackson says chain pull.
Yeah, well, I did put paint. Hey, look. I did the 12 originals with no silicone, so I can actually do ring pours and stuff and not have to go get my jugs.
Brian wants to know, do you have more of those sizes?
I do. I have 8 more, Bri. 8? Yeah, I have 8. Because I bought 2 cases. There's 4 in a case. I could do a feather. It'd be a long one. Because you can't really do it like a curve because it's too narrow. Multiple rings.
Shirley says, yeah, feather. Brian says next week do a waterfall on one of those.
All right, so surely I do not do blob paintings, but I would love to do one. Problem is, a lot of my paints you cannot mix just glue because you'll get gloopy. So, like my Sohos, that's fine. But anything that I have out with shimmers, iridescents, or metallics, the micas do not like glue first. So I tell everybody add your Floetrol first and then the glue. But the blob paintings really should be done with glue. All right, so let's do. Oh, and I did get the Wildflowers Color Arts pigments, and I mixed them last night. They're absolutely gorgeous colors. I'm gonna do little flowers, guys, because then I know. Because I have one over there that I need to embellish yet, so this way I'm more apt to do both of them at the same time.
Why don't you explain to Kathy Carr what a blob painting is?
It's taking, like you put your paint in squeeze bottles. It's much easier than using a stick. But you do little dots of color, and you let those dry overnight, and then you come in with another color, and you can go on top of those or next to them. Anyways, you can do up to like probably 30 colors. But you want it so it's all full and it's dimensional. So you have some that have like 3 high, 4 high, some that are just 1 or 2. And you want it to go over the edge, so it has the drip. And then you really have to let it cure though. And I always tell everybody at least a month on those because your paint might crack. Also, you want to make sure you don't have bubbles in your paint. So when you mix it the night before and if you're just using the glue, you shouldn't get bubbles. And then do them one day at a time. But it's so much fun to do. I watch girls do them. Saskia Schmidt has them on her channel. If you search on YouTube for blob paintings, it'll come up. They're absolutely gorgeous. And then you resin over it. Oh, it's so pretty. All right. Let's do.
One star said blobs will take forever.
They do. They take forever, but they're so cool when they're done. Now I'm second guessing myself. I don't really want to do that. All right, let's do a bunch of little tiny rain pours. So let me get. I'm going to do a bunch. And there's not going to be a lot of paint in these cups. I actually have smaller cups than these. Elle, could you grab me some from my resin table? The paper ones. See them on the shelf there? Paper cups. Yep. Those are cheap. We can get those at Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
I would rather have my painting take 2 weeks to dry than to have it crack. There's a lot of girls that put their paintings in totes and dry them super, super slow. It's weird because if you leave too much paint on your canvas, and let's say your edges are all dry the next day and you pick it up, feel the back of your canvas is soaking wet. So that has to cure. That has to be totally dry. Those gases have to come off that paint. Don't throw varnish on it or resin. It's just not ready yet.
This question from Porn Star. I just saw Folk Art has a pure pigment paint, only $4.99. Has anybody tried it?
Mm-mm. I have not. I have not. All right, so let's do.
Brian says 17 colors.
Brian, it just can't.
Got a couple questions. Kathy Carter wants to know, would the black painting be better on a cradle board?
Yeah, definitely. You don't want your middle to sag.
And Brian wants to know, do you use a base coat when you do a blob?
No, you don't have to because you're going to fill the whole canvas up. I need another color with this. I didn't do all the colors with no silicone. I just did the 12 and then the 4 metallics. I'll try that. I was going to put the Laguna in there, but I think the yellow and the Galaxy Blue will make a yucky green. All right, no silicone. Itsy bitsy squeezies on the white. That's our last color out. All right. Let's go with the morning shimmer. But yeah, morning pansy shimmer.
So the chat wants to know, what's a budget?
There.
Budget is
They're talking between themselves. And then we'll go gold.
wishful thinking.
No, I'm actually going to go turquoise next. I really don't want to get a green in there. So every color you put in your cup, you want to put a contrasting color next to it. I've been trying to teach Ellen that, but it's not working.
You don't listen.
And anytime you use a metallic, put something next to it that's going to be like, ta-da! Like, here I am. So I'm going to go with the Galaxy Blue because it has a shimmer to it. Okay, now we're going to start over. So I'm not going to put white in there. Well, maybe I should put a little bit. I might regret that. If I say ugh, you'll know why I say ugh.
Is it a contrasting color?
It is against the blue, yeah. It's actually a highlight.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, okay. I'll go back with the purple. So these are little 3-ounce cups.
Right, so I really need to start listening to you when you say stuff like this.
Yeah, Bri. You know how many times I watch Bri's videos and I'm like, why did he do that? Okay, let's see what happens. He pulls it out, though. I like when he says, I'm really digging this one. I'm like, yay. Confidence. All right, I'm not going to put a base coat down because we're only painting the top of this canvas, so I know we have enough paint.
You know that?
I know we do.
Nice.
I don't either, Linda. There's that first layer of white. Ugh. So much white. It was just a tiny little bit. So I don't care if this runs over. Now, if we get any cells, it's going to be from the white density cells.
Laura says, yep, that's what I mean. White takes over.
It should sink, though. We should be all right. A lot of times you'll do a painting and come back an hour later and you're like, oh, the white sunk.
Night, Shirley.
Good night, Ann. This one's really running over the side. Looks really pretty on my hand, doesn't it?
Hello, Audrey from the UK. Sorry you couldn't sleep, but glad you're here.
So quiet when I ring pour. I think talking and making a ring is like chewing gum and
Riding the bike?
Yeah.
Watching you choose colors.
Well, that's bad too.
Brian says you're 2 cups short.
No, I think I'll be okay. I know, I'm looking too, Brian. It's going to be pretty, though, with these colors, I think.
I'd sing to you, but I was told I can't sing.
Who told you that? Did I tell you that?
Overtop's got a question. Does your gold sell up like 24K?
I do get sales from it. Not exactly like the 24K, but I do get sales from it. I don't know if Sarah Mack used it yet. I know there was a painting she did where I'm pretty sure she used the Gold Rush, and she got a lot of sales, but she also used the Coral and the Silver Lake. So any metallics will help sell up for you.
Emily just came in. She's apologizing. She's terribly late, but she'll catch it on the replay. She wants to know, is that indigo blue or black? She says she's in love with Lucas indigo blue.
I love indigo blue, but I don't have that in my cup now. I'm going to have to make, I think, one more cup. I have Galaxy Blue in there from the Porage Posse line. And guys, it is pronounced Porage, like garage. I love when everybody says Porage Posse Paints. But they don't get it because they don't realize why we named it that. You know, because our garage is now a porage. Get it? Hee.
Because we're clever like that. Audrey says, now I want to paint. It's 3:30 in the UK. She wants to paint.
So I'll probably put a little, well, maybe not. I hate when I do that. I was thinking about putting a little color between these.
We won't tell anybody, Audrey.
God, that tiny little bit of white really showed up. But in a way, it's good because we don't want this painting to be dark. I just need to remember what order I put the colors in the cup. I'm pretty sure it was purple, turquoise, gold, and then blue. Purple, turquoise, gold, blue. I think I'm okay. I think I need another one right there.
I think Brian said something about that, didn't he?
Yeah, but I don't need it. I don't need it like the full shot. Yes, because Brian's smart like that. Brian uses too much paint, so he doesn't run into that problem.
No, Dan, this is not the blob technique.
No, this is not the blob technique. This is just a bunch of little mini ring pours.
Mary Ellen, I don't know how to take that comment of yours. She says, Ellen, well, one of you is clever.
We try to be clever.
Kathy Carter's got a question. Can you use the Aussie Floetrol in place of regular U.S. Floetrol?
You can. It's very expensive to use it like that. I mean, I don't think you'd get anything nicer than what you get with regular Floetrol. I did try using leftovers with it, and it didn't really make a difference. It's only really good for the bloom.
I'm going to say hello to the purpose of drawing. Glad you could join us.
Hello. Let me get these air bubbles out before I tilt. I want to let that set a minute before I start tilting.
Audrey says, Kathy has Aussie Floetrol. Bugger.
I just ordered 2 more because the conversion was pretty good this weekend. I wonder if I should. I'm going to pick these up because they're so pretty. I can put them at least there to run, to make these run. I hope I don't regret this.
Linda Brown's got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
She bought Floetrol
Floetrol's
when
good.
she first started. And she says, can it be used in place of Floetrol?
Yes. Sandra uses Floetrol. She swears by it. A lot of people were using Floetrol for a while when they were having trouble getting Floetrol. It's more expensive, but serves the purpose.
It says, no mugging allowed. She was just wondering.
Okay, let's tilt. Just want to get it all moving. I should have put that lime green in there too. Kathy, I would never mug you.
Because she's got ordered that Floetrol from Australia here.
I've
It's
got
on order.
8 gallons of Floetrol coming,
Not Aussie Floetrol.
not Aussie, coming from Menards. Yeah. It was supposed to be here yesterday. That's not here. And I let them know about the bad Floetrol, so I don't know if they're going to replace that too. If they do, I will call Bill at Flood and tell him to cancel that refund. It's going to take 4 to 6 weeks to get a refund anyway, because they're working from home.
You're getting some very cool comments. Marie says groovy.
Can you see that edge, babe? Am I good?
Danielle says amazing. Which edge?
This edge here, is it all covered with paint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I didn't want to grab the mirror with my painted hand.
I would.
Yeah, I see you dripped green paint all over the floor over here.
What are you talking about?
It was clean when I set up tonight. All right, let me torch the little bubbles out.
Brian says freaking sweet.
This will be pretty resined. Now that white will continue to sink, so it won't be quite as white next week when you see it. I just wonder if I should tilt this. This is where I placed that paint. Should I tilt that off, guys? Because to me, it's an eyesore. Yes.
Pornstar says yes.
Yes, I think so too. Thank you.
Emily says leave it.
I'm so afraid that's going to like dry and I'm going to be like, oh, that one spot.
Well, we can't agree. We got yeses and nos and yes. And I would.
I can get my paint together to just go off that one side.
Shelly says do a small ring.
Yeah, if it's not going to move, I will probably do that. But I think I've got I got it.
Shot says it's a distraction Brian's afraid you're going to lose the goods.
No, I'm not. I'm going to try not to. I'm going to go fast. Come on. There. I got it.
And Mo's like, no.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. I had a heart attack, but I'm good.
Audrey is holding her breath. You can breathe now, Audrey.
Yeah, if you rock your canvas and watch where your paint's going, you can kind of get it to come, and then you can push off just that one spot. I mean, you might lose a little bit of others, but it will be better controlled. I call it rocking the boat, but everybody has a different name for it. It is really cool. The white definitely is going to sink some more. I can see where it's starting to here. Too bad I wouldn't have used satin enamels because that would have been even cooler.
So this is like the 4 out of 5 dentists recommend a certain type of gum. You got made it even better, gorgeous, spectacular, beautiful, and then you got it's not terrible.
Who said that? Brian? Brian, be nice.
Emily's like, definitely a keeper.
Brian's so mean to me. At least he doesn't leave negative comments under my videos like some people do.
Or does he?
Maybe it's him, huh? We all get them. We just don't let them stay there very long.
Well, Brian says, read the rest. There was more? I only saw the one comment. We didn't say that, Brian.
What did he say?
Now he says we're calling him a-hole. So what?
I haven't met you yet, Brian.
Still awesome. I didn't see that.
All I saw was it's not terrible.
That's all I saw, too.
So let's wrap it up. Anybody have any questions tonight?
Laura wants to know real quick, was your white a pearl white?
No, it was just the Creative Inspirations titanium white. Just a plain white. No silicone in any of the colors. So as we use white, we notice we get the density cells. And of course, air bubbles help too. Yep. So don't forget auction October 11th. Just a quickie before we leave for New York. And I want to get everything tidied up out here because I got a lot of Christmas stuff to do. We're going to be doing ornaments and fun stuff. You know, I don't worry about the negative comments, Audrey. My skin is very thick now. When I first started, it probably would have bothered me, but not anymore. So, guys, thanks so much for watching tonight. We love you all. Thank you for all the donations. Don't forget, Thursday night, 7 p.m. is our sponsor prizes. I'm not going to say it. If I say giveaway, that means everybody should be able to enter. But this is just for the people that support the channel financially and with product. It's our way of saying thank you back. But you know, if you watch, we do giveaways quite often. And we'll probably have one coming up on Monday night, next Monday.
So Deanne's got a quick question. The 10th or the 11th? The 10th is a Saturday.
It is on a Saturday, right, Shell? The 11th? Did I screw up on the date? It's definitely going to be on a Saturday night, so I can mail everything on Monday. Did you look it up?
I just don't know.
The 11th is Monday, so it's the 10th.
11th is
10th is what you said, and yes, it's Saturday, Shelley said. Okay, so yes, Saturday. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the 10th, 7 p.m. I will put out a preview video, so watch for that so you can see everything that I'm going to have. I'm going to have some resin pieces, and I have some big paintings, and we'll see what we have up. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We love you all, and we will see you all Thursday night and Monday.
Have a great evening.
Bye now.